All right, first pitch coming up.
Tonight,
Julio Rodriguez digs in now.
Julio Rodriguez.
That's a ball. Aye.
Way out front for strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Ball two. Sends it to first. One out in the top of the first. Brendan Donovan up next for the Mariners. Contreras takes it himself. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh.
Nope.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That one misses. 2-1. Tap foul at the plate. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Brings it in for the third out. Back here at Fenway, on the hill for the Mariners, Bryce Miller. What do we have on him?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
That's a strike. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on plane with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
Ground ball nailer. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Hunter Goodman up next for the Red Sox.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline.
Line, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Masataka Yoshida, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And there's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
There's one on a nailer. They get two. Back here at Fenway and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone. That's off the inside corner. Ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just could.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one misses. Now 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Luke Raley at the plate now. That's ball one. One out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. The 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Man at second. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
Abreu measures 5 feet 10 inches, batting sixth in today's lineup. And he was born in Venezuela. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. So digging in, Ceddanne Rafaela. Fouled off left side.
Ball, that's outside.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Jarren Duran up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-1. Fastball for a strike. That one off the mark. And the count is 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Right side, Naylor. He takes it on his own, and there's 2 down. Caleb Durbin will hit next.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Hey.
That's to third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. New inning getting started, and now for Seattle, Leo Rivas.
Outside, that's a ball. That's ball 2.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 0 for 1 so far. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Here's a 1-2. To first 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Now Brendan Donovan. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. That's inside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. 2 outs, runner at first. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. A 2-run blast. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Ball 1.
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Duran makes a move towards the gap, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Roman Anthony.
Ball inside.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Hey.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Story now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Ball 1.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base. Hunter Goodman now at the plate.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still the only run of the game so far.
Rivas to Crawford for one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends. Back in Boston and stepping in for the Mariners, Dominic Canzone.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. That one at the knees for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Here's the 0-2. That one way inside. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one missed. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And that'll get down for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here is Leo Rivas. Ball one there.
Ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And they're all loaded up.
Up next for Seattle, center fielder Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez coming to the plate now in a big spot. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. On the corner for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. In to score from third. They take the lead. It's 2-1. All loaded up. Brent Donovan up next for the Mariners. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Here's a 1-1. This one's blistered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. He unloads on that one. So 2 down. Now here is, and so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Johan Oviedo.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Here's Josh Naylor. Foul ball there.
Ball one.
Clips the corner, and the count is 1-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That's down and in. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Payoff pitch. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Canzone in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Two on, 2 outs. That one ran inside, almost got him. Gets a piece and stays alive. Pitch misses there. Full count now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Raleigh around third. The run comes in from second. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here now the Red Sox DH, Masataka Yoshida.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
To the right side. Toss to Naylor. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. Doubled his first time. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. That one fouled off. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Next offering is downstairs. That one missed. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one missing inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In the air to left center, Arozarena on his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. So now the DH spot, Luke Raley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Right through there for a strike.
Hey, 2.
And it gets down for a base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 2-run homer. Here's the second. Baseman, Leo Rivas. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think
that one ripped left field into the monster seats and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Back to the top of the Seattle order, Julio Rodriguez, the next to hit. He swings and fouls one off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Nope. Inside,
just
ball
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Base hit, and that's a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that. Moran, 28 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. Good job to fight that one off. 0-2 now. Look out. That fastball drilled him.
Up next for Seattle, catcher.
So 1 out with 2
Raleigh.
aboard. And here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. This one smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Durbin gets it to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. 2 down, bases empty. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Nope, that's foul.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. That's a little bit low.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2.
Struck him out with. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Out to short. The throw to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony digs in now. Just missed. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say? Diving, makes the grab. What a play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Trevor Story. And first offering is fouled off. Slice down the right side. Got it. That's the third out. Inning over. (14-1) is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
I'm in Bottega Veneta, waffling a stitch on a sweater, parakeet green on the lettuce. I don't be rocking the butters. If you see me booted, it's Mason Margiela. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it. I got no vendettas. I'm doing numbers like stars at the Mecca. And Issa Miyake, I flooded Tribeca. Tryna save room for my dinner, but I'd have been touching more bread than a champion at checkers. I crave all the pressure, they cave under pressure. The difference is clear. Aim is a target in over a year. I bet you could tell by this Rick Owens tactical gear. Yeah, I got remarkable range. Midas put fingers to fangs, and also the mains. So only the molars remain. I pick up a couple of chains, I bust on a plane, examine the different terrains. I used to just be in my brain, my love for the game, but now I can feel it in veins. Yeah, came from the sediment, so dirt on my name is irrelevant. Money been calling my minutes unlimited, talking much louder than negative sentiment. Blood on my knees, they mashing the rhythm. It's late to the session, I pull up and revving it, hop in the booth of my demons, I let them in. They want the future, so we had to get them in. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it. I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it. I got no vendettas. Yeah, Cartier frames, a Professor Frank. Think I picked Chicago for school, I really just wanted a flex in a mint. I took a trip to re-up on my ink. I'm on a plane in the beater on links. Call up a Uber, I stop at the corner, I probably won't flutter that with the brinks. Armor no chinks, chain mail every week. Stern up Bojangles, I keep a 3-piece. Throw me in a couple of beats. I send back the gas, it's nothing to me. To get to the record and make a few pivots. My wrist is on fridge and my neck have a ticket. The rhythm they make when they hitting and tricking. It's shady, I don't wanna kick it. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it. I got no vendettas. Double R came with umbrella, they tryna rain on my parade from the cellar. Only do beef when the farmer and he'll go dispatch it. I got no vendettas.
Search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So unsophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. Sing alive, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing a role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you're just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath I retain. Don't you wanna breathe? Don't you wanna breathe? Tonight we're in the air. No matter how long we can go. I'm mad